Discovery made a big deal about having the first transgender and non-binary characters. We have them now. I've seen them. One cuts my hair. It's not science fiction.
They don't like you because your shit look fucked up. I'm sorry. Okay, fuck. I want to say thank you to each and every one of my Patreons that help support the channel. I want to say if you want to help support the channel, get this content to more people, hit that Patreon link, or go ahead and subscribe to me on Twitch. Thank you for watching the show and supporting, and here we go. I am somebody who likes sci-fi. You see the games that I play. You see some of the shit that I actually watch. I like watching movies. I like watching sci-fi. I like watching a lot of TV. But I really fucking hate people who are prejudiced, racist, and who think that, oh no, the straight white man is being villainized or crucified or all this other good bullshit. And when you realize that this is the mainstream thought of a lot of former executives or producers or shit in Hollywood that leads us to fucked up shit in our movies and TV shows, well, you get this fucker right here. Let's just watch how a lot of these dumb fucks think about the new Star Wars and Star Trek and all this other good shit. Ooh, it starts with a skit. Let's go.
Hello, my crazy denizens. Well,
nothing says like powerful ex-producer or executive like this guy. I don't even know. But let's get to it.
welcome to another former network executive reaction. One of the problems with doing only a video or two a week is that it gives me time to think, which...
Oh, we know you don't probably think, you dumb motherfucker. I'm sorry. I've watched some of his videos and it's just trash. But I'm going to let you guys decide. I don't want to poison the well any much more for them being on my channel. But let's go.
Is very dangerous. I should not be thinking. And neither should you. Just listen to your advertising overlords and buy the products they beam into your cortex. This is humanity's only remaining function. So,
now, mind you, he's a former network executive. I wonder why he feels this way. I wonder why.
I've talked already about why SJWs in Hollywood hate the Shatner Captain Kirk archetype. One of the vehicles they have been using to do this is Star Trek Discovery. Discovery is a controversial topic.
Now, who hates the wait, nobody hates... wait, I'm sorry. Who hates Shatner, whatever the fuck that motherfucker name is, other than like the shitty roles he's actually played? Captain Kirk, fuck, Shatner's. Like, most of the people hate his ass because he fucking got into it with Leonard Nimoy. Like, that's most of the reason why that he seems like he's a dick. Nobody cared. Like, if people care, and I know that he's trying to allude to, well, Captain Kirk slept with all the women, slept with all the honeys. It's like he, Captain Kirk, slept with all the honeys, bunnies, Playboy bunnies, those wanting money. But in reality, we had the next generation. Everybody was sleeping with everybody. And let's not forget Captain Will Riker, or excuse me, Commander Will Riker. Like, the fuck? Nobody cares about a philanthropist or a philanthropist. It's just like, yeah, no. Nobody cares about that. People care about that it was just, he wasn't a good character. And Lord knows that we had violence in, Star Trek Next Generation. It was like, how do we show that this alien is powerful? Oh, well, they gotta beat up Worf. Like, what the fuck? Like, okay, let's go.
That has been discussed to death. But what the hell? Let me add another log to the pyre of this train wreck. First of all, guilty as charged. I'm old, I'm male, I'm white. I saw the original Trek as they were being aired. I'm a fan of Shatner's Kirk. This is already enough to trigger any gender-ambiguous purple-haired basement dweller with metal hardware.
Wait, what? Fuck! What? Ah! This is making my brain melt. Like, literally, was it not that Kirk and Aurora had a kiss on network TV and they was just like, oh well? Wait, like Star Trek, even the original show was more progressive for its time. Okay.
Embedded in their septum. And I'd like to say at the outset, I know there is a YouTube cottage industry pathologically fixated on the desecration, or talking about the desecration of Star Wars, Star Trek, Lord of the Rings, The Witcher, Wheel of Time, and other franchises for whom Todd...
Just because you talk about how they're different and you're not one doesn't still make you're not one. Just because you lampshade the fact that there are people who are talking about it bad doesn't make you one if you're doing the same goddamn... Okay. Maybe I'm skipping ahead. Maybe he's going to say something nice. I don't know. Let's see.
McFarlane has made action figures for. But we should not forget testosterone-laden content arrives all the time, mostly from Michael Bay. So everyone take a deep breath. But here on TV and streaming land, men seem to be taking a hit. And that's what I want to talk about. There is...
How? Wait. How? We literally have Moon Knight. Oh my God. Shh, don't tell friends of mine. We literally have Moon Knight. We had Daredevil. We have Spider-Man. Fuck. We literally have Thor, Love and Thunder coming out. Michael Bay is testosterone fuel. The fact is, all of the testosterone he has to shoot into his thigh to build that shit up. No, I'm joking. All right, let's go.
This fallacy being promoted that Star Trek TOS had always been progressive, which is true, and Discovery is the natural extension or evolution of Gene Roddenberry's Star Trek DNA. Hell, Gene's son, Eugene, is an exec producer on the show, so it must be right? No, that is the fallacy part. Let me explain. The crux of my argument is, notwithstanding the fact that there was lots of obvious social change narratives in TOS.
Yeah, it is more work. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Okay.
Some more overt than others, they were very much classic science fiction stories. Science fiction has always been a vehicle to discuss taboo topics, especially by writers living in totalitarian regimes. Sci-fi was a way to sneak the message into a story under the radar.
Okay, so that is correct. And ironically enough, a lot of the things that you actually see in sci-fi play with gender fluidity, sexual fluidity, fucking form fluidity in some cases. And I don't mean like, blob and shape, but people who would transform. Like sci-fi is the vehicle for a lot of queer, a lot of racial abolitionists to actually take their place. The medium itself lends itself to, if I can change who I am, change my way. Like, look at Cyberpunk 2047, whatever the fuck that game was. You literally can change the way you actually want to be. And it's just like, there are some stories where, like, you run into people where gender isn't a thing. You can run into some stories where sexuality is a thing. If we look at the Bajorans in Star Trek, they didn't look at gender and sex the way that we looked at it because of the symbiotes that they carried. So yeah, you fucking Star Trek has always been progressive. God damn, let's go.
However, the progressive window dressing in Discovery is not science fiction, for the simple reason that society now, for the most part, is not the same society that it was back in the 50s and 60s.
Yeah, it's gone first. Yes. Oh fuck. Okay. Shit. Like, one of the ones that always I love that nobody thinks is progressive as shit, and it's like really, really progressive. Like, of course, it has some racist things in it, okay? But let's see. Forgot. Robert E. Howe. Robert E. Howe. If you actually look now, granted, he has some fucking racist tropes in the shit that he does. But if you actually look at the way people are treated in the Conan mythos, fuck, like, it's some really progressive for the time shit. And it's just like, this is what science fiction has always been. And science fantasy has always been. But fuckers like this get so used to shit being catered to them. And you know what? I can't even speak much for Discovery because I've never watched Discovery. But, like, I'm sure these anti-SJWs have some shit to say.
Things have improved. Women's rights, race relations, we have gay marriage. Pretty much everything the original Star Trek championed has been advanced.
Advanced, but not fully realized. Shit, let him talk about, let him at least talk about even shit that was old before he was born. Let him talk about Gulliver's Travels. Let's see, like, okay, fuck, let's go.
I know people are screaming at me right now. No, it hasn't. Yes, it has. In every measurable way, things have improved on aggregate. Getting back to
what he says is this. Is he improved enough that I'm comfortable with? So shut the fuck it up. That's exactly what this shit is. That's a lot of the shit that you hear. You don't hear that, oh, we've made it to we need to. No, we've improved as much as I feel comfortable with. So shut the fuck up because I don't want it to go further. You know, bringing more people out of poverty. Look, they're not dying on the streets where I can see them. You know, they may be dying in the alley somewhere else. But because I can't see them, I don't feel bad. So we've improved for enough. That's what this shit is.
Discovery proudly killing off a mouthy, obnoxious white male, as Discovery did, was not science fiction. It was vindictive, spiteful, red-shirting a man who wasn't even wearing a red shirt. Discovery.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Newsflash, Star Trek kills people all the time. Like, oh my God. Remember Lieutenant Yarn? In TNG. God, how many people died in fucking Voyager? I know not, oh shit, Doc Sana died in Deep Space Nine. Like, okay, wait, okay, fuck, let's go.
Is an anti-male revenge fantasy show. In the few episodes I've dared to sample over the years, I have not seen any of the mouthy, insubordinate women, fetal tissue transportation devices, getting
just the insecurities of this fucker. I don't even know. Okay.
punished. And if your big victory is gay relationships or a trans crew member, well, that train left the station a long time ago here on terra firma. And that's the problem. None of it is a shock. Seeing two gay characters kissing is not the same as Kirk kissing Uhura. That had consequences. A big chunk of conservative USA refused to broadcast that episode. No one sees Discovery's progressive and brave moments because of censorship, but because no one is watching the fucking show. Seeing males being red shirts.
I'm just sorry. Like, this just seems like whiny grandpa, whiny grandpa, whiny grandpa. It's just like, all of this is just like, well, back in my day, well, a black man kissing a white man kissing a black woman. Now that was taboo, but you know, two gay guys getting on, he just watches that every Saturday night and jerks himself to it. Okay. Right.
Shirted demonstrates you hate men. The only legit science fiction you've created is a show about a future where women hate straight men. Maybe for not putting the toilet seat back down. But the progressive agenda is not to sit back and enjoy hard-fought victories and shore up weak positions. It's about advancing a scorched earth policy to achieve micro-societal adjustments that the majority are suddenly pushing back on.
I don't get it. And you guys, like I called it early in the video. It's that, well, it's advanced far enough. No, it shouldn't advance any further because I'm not comfortable with it. Sit your old ass down. Like, oh my God, this shit is fucking unbelievable. Notice he keeps saying a former network TV executive. I wonder why former. If companies are making more money than anything right now on their properties, I wonder why former executive.
Original Star Trek had a planet of just women. Yes, Spock's brain was maybe the worst episode ever. And Kirk did fight a woman wielding that big pikey thing who had anti-gravity breasts in the Gamesters of Triskelion. Oh, I forgot about that Ming the Merciless character. Yeah, not a good look. Discovery's bridge, populated mostly with women, is not a victory lap. You are spending way too much time patting each other on the back for your bravery.
Wait, what? Like, this will be the motherfucker that got mad that Janeway was a woman in Voyager. I'm sorry. It's like, how many shots did you have to go through to look for that one? Okay.
I fully acknowledge the importance of seeing yourself represented on an influential show. It's extremely powerful. I'm sure you've all heard the story of Martin Luther King telling Nichelle Nichols how important her role as Uhura was to African Americans. I get it. We all get it. Still.
It sounded like he had to change that up. Instead of the blacks, but the African Americans. Okay.
Discovery made a big deal about having the first transgender and non-binary characters. We have them now. I've seen them. One cuts my hair. It's not science fiction.
They don't like you because your shit look fucked up. I'm sorry. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Stop.
I used to play with dolls when I was 5. Star Trek Discovery introduces cisgender male who played with dolls when he was 5. Frankly, I look damn fine as a woman. Maybe the golden age of science fiction is over. There's no more wonder. People are not surprised by anything. When Star Wars: A New Hope hit the screens, we were shocked at the space battles. Now we're bored with special effects. In this context, any space opera is going to have a difficult time igniting the wonder and awe we got from TOS. Still, The Expanse was gripping because it was all about the story and characters.
And it somehow praised corporations. I don't know, because it was owned by Amazon and Elon Musk will never make shit. There was a risk of corporations on there and everything. I don't know.
Not representation. Who didn't want to be a belter? This red shirting of men was the goal of Disney's Star Wars, and it looks like Amazon's Rings of Powder Puff is heading in that direction also. If Discovery really wants to show its fierce representation, then I would suggest an episode where Michael Burnham beams down to a mysterious planet and battles to death guest star Leah Thomas.
Okay. Like this. Yeah, Bezos. I'm sorry. I'm thinking Amazon. Like this. Oh God. I just. Fuck. Like, why go through that whole skit of transphobia? Like, why? Like, it fucking doesn't. I don't understand it. Like, oh God. This shit is fucking unbelievable. Like, are the straights okay? I know I'm a straight, but are the straights okay? Are the straight men okay? I don't know. Like, dude, I maybe because like I can still halfway get it up, and like I still have women that kind of want to touch your penis. they kind of want to touch a penis. They kind of got some religious things that they want to follow, but they still kind of want to touch a penis. I don't just feel just angry about everything. I just like I fuck like this shit makes no fucking sense to me, because nothing in the world would actually like, I am part of a group that, and I've mentioned it before, when you say the word thug, what do you see? A black guy with fucking braids or locks and shit like that. But nothing in the world would actually say that I like, oh no, like, oh no, like, hey, we better the fact that they still so fucking juice or boys in the hood that, you know, it's the same way. Like, no, fuck. I recognize that there can be good portrayals of media and bad portrayals of media. But these fuckers right here, if it's not the way they used to it, and the fact that we've progressed far enough that we don't need to see any more change, and we're gonna push back, it's really just, well, you got enough changes that I can allow you to get that I feel comfortable. And no more change for you. No more change for you. No more change for you. Anyway, guys, I have to say, wow, this has been an interesting video, and I think I'm gonna follow up with some more. I got a couple of more on this list, and I'm gonna follow up with. But yeah, do all the other YouTube like, share, and subscribe, and yeah, fuck, cut it here.
If I gave myself the power